Third time's the charm. Okay, it now has identified the stream. It says I'm live. I'm actually live this time, I think. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Thanks for finally working. I'm really, really not sure what happened there. It just didn't stream, and I didn't notice until like 10 minutes in. Yeah, okay, we're... Oh, goodness sake. Okay, there's just no... Right, we're live right now. It's live. Good stuff. Good news. That's the wrong thing. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. I'm having the worst of days. Oh, goodness sake. Okay, let me edit this. Cool. That's the wrong title. Cool. Done. Good. Back in. Clap. I was streaming like 25 minutes ago, and I got all confused and had to switch it off. Just started streaming again like 20 minutes ago. It didn't work for some reason, so I was sitting there talking to no one. And now then I tried it again, and it also didn't work, and so hopefully now it is working correctly. Yeah, I had to stop because I had to delete that stream. There was something on there that... Well, it was nothing like that. It was irking my sense of professionalism, which it doesn't exist. That's a lie. Okay. Oh, I'm not even... I didn't see. I'm not with it. I didn't actually do the thing to make the thing pop up. Alright, okay, let's see. Next step is to place this down here. That's an advert of some kind. It's just an advert going off. I don't... Why is there a 3-minute advert going on? Actually, take your dumb adverts and leave YouTube. Wobble off. It should be. I forgot to click the button again. Because I'm competent like that, you know. I know what I'm doing. I got it together. Okay, 1, 2. We're doing Ronan's shop. This is bag number 6. We've just gone from bag 14 last month. Where does the time go? I didn't mean to drag this on for a month. Like, it's all been over my floor for a month. I just got completely distracted by other things. And I fell sick last week, so it was like the last thing on my mind. But here we are. We're doing it now, like at a snail's pace. But I gotta grind that watch time, you know what I mean? Gotta get that watch time up. Oh, you have a question. Question away. Go ahead. Feel free. Is the audios like the mic, not the mic, the whatchamacallit, the music, that's what I was trying to say. That's fine, isn't it? I'm not. I literally haven't touched it since I started stream last. Like, it's just been on the floor. I haven't touched it at all. I stopped, and then, you know. I am slow though. Like, don't try to compare me to anyone else, because I'm gonna be slower than them. Just how I am. But in this case, I just haven't, you know, built anything off. I haven't built anything off camera. I did fix the missing part last time though. That's sorted now. Thanks to Bricklink. Disappointed. Why are you disappointed? I was busy making videos, you know, man. Then I got sick. That's the point. That's why. No. Like that entire the short series that I'm doing right now on shorts is completely blind to that. Like, I recorded that audio back when like the mechanic was the meme, and like the crystallized, everyone was going like, "Oh, Breaking Bad, it's the Crystal Meth King" and all that, right? I recorded that audio then. I have no context. I just know Walter White. That's like the only thing I know, like, the name. And like I'm sort of like a bit of a contrarian. I don't want to watch it because it's people like it so much. Like, like my parents liked it like 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago. I don't know. However long ago it came out, right? When it first came out, my parents liked it, and so like it's weird to me. It's just weird to me. I'm just that hasn't computed in my brain that people like it, right? That aren't like 50. Yeah, you do. That's fair enough, I guess. But I'm digging in here, you know. I'm not going back on that. I don't like the way this camera's set up. Let's just, I don't know. Can we make it go down lower? Oh wait, hold on a moment. Oh, I had a little idea. Just a little idea. It's a little sneaky cheeky idea. I mean, I don't have time. I haven't built this because I haven't got any time. Like I've set aside this Sunday to do this, and it's already like 6 o'clock, and I'm just starting now. Really. Hello there. But it's like that, and I've got like a bunch of other shows I want to watch, and I haven't seen season 7 of the Clone Wars. That came out 2 years ago. I think I dropped this webcam earlier, and I think that's the camera. Like, I think it's actually just, you see the lines? You see the lines on it. I'm not sure what's causing that. I don't know if that's a good, is that better, or? I mean, that's quality. That's better quality. That'll do, right? There we go. You can actually see what I'm doing. We'll have to probably put it back on the tripod earlier. I dropped the tripod as well. It's got this little tripod. It's a cute little tripod thing, right? And one of the legs fell off. I mean, it doesn't look like it now, but one of the legs fell off, and it like actually broke in there. So I don't know, man. That's what's going on there. Yeah, look, I said I was gonna watch. What was it? Yeah, I haven't watched the Clone Wars season 7. Yeah, that's like the level that I'm at with this. I haven't watched, the only Disney Star Wars show I've watched actually was Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it was really bad. So I haven't exactly been thrilled to go watch the rest of them. I also only watched like a couple episodes of WandaVision, which is like, So I was completely lost in Doctor Strange 2. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I was going to watch Bleach, and then I kind of like hit my head and realized that was a bad idea, so I didn't actually do that, but I don't know. Bleach just sounds really dumb. I don't know, not dumb, I guess that's a bit unfair. It sounds really boring to me. I was going to watch a show like that. It's like really long as well, has like a ton of filler. Apparently it's worse than Naruto, which is like, I don't even know how that's possible. Naruto Shippuden, like whatever it's called, right? I remember this because it literally has like 100 episodes or like 200 episodes in between like the first half of the very last bit of the story, and then the last half is just filler. It's just 100 episodes of filler in between. That's just like awful pacing. Genuinely, even I'm not that bad with pacing stuff. How did that even happen? 100 episodes of filler. Like, and they couldn't be waiting to catch up because they keep us at the end. Yeah, but like the point between, like, I think it was like before Kaguya showed up, or was it after? It was that a bunch of episodes with the infinite Tsukiyomi, and like nothing, like there was no reason for that. They just like what was that? I don't understand how that even happened. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell? I don't know how that happened. Because, like, it wasn't like Toriyama's the writer of Naruto, right? I always get them mixed up. No, that's Dragon Ball. Mashima's Fairy Tail. I don't remember what the Who wrote Naruto? Kishimoto. That's his name. He was like finishing up the entire story at that point as well. So it's not like there was just like a massive gap, right? Because he went from Madara to Kaguya like pretty much immediately. People I think I've heard. I used to watch like a lot of like Naruto power scaling videos because I like to waste my time, and like that's how I know all this. So it's like in those, I think the person I was watching, I think I vaguely remember him saying that people didn't like that part of the manga because it was so like it wasn't rushed, but like it went from Madara to Kaguya just like really abruptly with Zetsu, which I understand. But in the anime, it's like you get so much time to digest the fact that Madara just got bodied, and it's like, okay. I actually really do like Kaguya. I like Kaguya. I like Madara as well, but I just think that the end of Naruto is pretty meh. I mean, it's better than the end of Fairy Tail. The end of Fairy Tail was horrible. Like, I actually can't think of many series. The only series I can think of the top of my head that was worse, that had a worse ending than Fairy Tail is Ninjago. That's literally the only thing I can think of. Like, crystallized. There. What on earth is going on? What? It's like a... What? I mean, okay, but... That wasn't what I... Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a difference, of course, between, like... There's a big difference between, like, a shonen anime that's run for like 10 years and like those one season drops. Like, there are some really good anime. I think my favorite season of anime ever, like just talking about the actual like the anime season itself from start to finish, is Yojo Senki, the Saga of Tanya the Evil. I really, really like that one season. Because it works really well. I did look up like the light novel and stuff, and they drop a ton of stuff from the characterization of the characters, but they changed it. But this is the thing, it's an adaptation, and this is what like with anime specifically, I guess, with the animated format, when they adapt like light novels or manga. Like manga's easier obviously, but like a light novel, like there are the two good isekai. Well, I like a lot of isekai. Why I say a lot? I like a couple of isekai, but the two good ones that people like will agree that are good are ReZero and I want to say people will agree that Yojo Senki is good because it is good. Like the first season is really good, but I don't think it really gets brought up. The other one's like Slime, reincarnated as a slime, but it's kind of different. What was my point? Oh yeah, my point was the ending of those, like I'm trying to think actually. The first season of ReZero is also really good. It's way better than the second season. But the ending, what was the ending of the first one? Was it Betelgeuse? Was that? I think that was the finale. Betelgeuse is killed when? I can't remember. That was spoilers, probably, maybe. Go watch ReZero. It's actually good. The what? Is my mic still high pitched or whatever? Oh, I'm just gonna loop Dialga's fight to the finish. Can you even hear that? Probably not. I think Team Skull's playing right now. Maybe. I can't hear that, so I'm listening to another one. I need to go get a drink or something because I've been sitting in this room for longer than I've been streaming, and it's like, I'm kind of dehydrated right now, which isn't good. Bullying is not the good way. The good way indeed. 37. Fracture. Oh no. Why is that trying to come out? I think I tore off one of these stickers last time, didn't I? That's been like a month. That's gonna be ruined. That's not going on. Oh, I've done myself problematic there. I only remembered the other day that possession is literally just basically an exact copy of Kung Fu Panda, like the main story beats. Like I somehow didn't realize that for like a lot of time. It's helpful. How do I do that? What? You see that? Yeah. I missed entirely. Wow. Why you gotta do that to me, dude? There we go. I'll go do another one. Ah, no, I dropped it. It's gone. Where'd it go? Huh? What? Where did it go? Oh. The back. Like, look there, you see? I put it in here. Like that bit there, where it's attached properly, was above because I'm blind and dumb, and I dropped this webcam and now it's being fuzzy. Like what? Why would that cause it to be fuzzy? What is it doing? I don't know. That's weird. Do 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 do. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky is the best in the entire Pokemon franchise. Yeah, it's the best game. It's definitely the best game. I missed the word then. Hands down, by leagues and miles. Oh, look, that's what happened. I tried to push up. But now we'll do it correctly the second time. There we go. Haha. I get a round of applause. Everyone just physically raise your hands and clap. Because that's a milestone, an achievement. I don't even have a Mystery Dungeon fanfic. This is discrimination. I should have one. I totally should have one. But I don't. Oh no. Oh, what? Yeah, that's correct. I know what I'm doing. I can read the instructions. And then is that a fang blade or is it just a cup with a tooth sticking out of it? I think that's meant to be a fang blade in the cup. Oh, in like the cup. Is it? Is it? Is it? I can't tell. I mean, I'm going to assume so, but maybe not. Thank you. Yes. Good to see. Do 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 do. Aha, I see. Oh, that's a plan, a scheme, an idea. I've got to... Okay, first off, that's in the way. I can't tell what I'm looking at. Right. Then we need to apply a long one over here. I need some more, like, arm room. And then we throw... What do we do? There's the exit point. That's the entrance. Oops, I knocked the camera. Cool. Nice. I can't lie. I think I prefer to be building that tiger in the back. I got it like a couple weeks ago and then realized I still hadn't built this, so I couldn't open it up. And then I realized I couldn't stream either, so absolutely no one was happy. What? Okay, now I'm just confused. How does that supposed to work? Damage per second. What about it? Oh, oops. Haha, that was very funny. Da, 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 da. Oh goodness, Infinity War was like 5 years ago. Wait, that's not a lie. That it was 5 years ago. Excuse me while I have a an existential breakdown. That's not fun to realize. That's really not fun to realize. Dang, I can believe that. Like, I think it was 2016 when I first sort of like became cognizant of time passing like properly. Everything before that is like feels like ancient times to me, but 2017, I mean, now 2017 and 2016 feel like ages ago as well, but like 2018, that's when it that's the new split off point where it's like, what? How was that? That feels like yesterday. That was like the best year of my channel 5 years ago. I'm officially a relic of a bygone era. I mean, I'm gonna try and revive it, but you know, like it actually has to be revived because I stopped writing and thinking and even paying attention to the series I said I was gonna make. And oh, that's actually painful because I remember doing a bunch of streams, trying to keep up the the watch time and everything like that to get monetized. And oh goodness, that really was 5 years ago. That because what happened was I got sick late 2019. I was still on the grind, right? On the grind. Wow. I was on like the YouTube attempt still. And so I got sick, and then I just lost interest in everything. And then like COVID happened. So like 2020 was a write-off. Then 2021 was also a write-off because my brain trembled. I don't even know. And then last year I tried to get back on the YouTube game, but yeah, it didn't really pan out too well. So hopefully this time will be different. I'm allowed to dream, aren't I? The better question is Schism coming out this year? And the answer may surprise you. At this rate, no. Goodness, I'm tired. I don't know why. Thank you. That was very inspiring. I'm going to become a pirate and go out to sea and find One Piece. I think I'd accept like the last couple of years, even while being as sick as I have been. It's like been a drop in my health. If I'd been like productive with the one thing I was doing, which was writing fan fiction, shush. If I'd actually taken to that and given it my all, which I didn't, because it's fan fiction. Like, I mean, technically everything I do is fan fiction, like except for this, I guess. But like all the stuff, all the videos I make, all the animations, they're all fan fiction. But like written fan fiction is an entirely different ballpark than like fan videos on YouTube. It's like different. That's different, right? That's different. Like, there's a different skill set that I discovered. Because when I started to actually, you're right, it is. When I actually started writing stuff out, like, and it wasn't like I was doing it for like Ninjago. Of course, I wasn't doing it for Ninjago. Like seriously. But like I have a Pokemon story up there. But it's not like that was the first thing I started writing. The first thing I started writing was in late 2019. Okay, just to give you like a grander picture of what happened, right? 2019, after I got sick, I started like reading fan fiction, like proper, like actual fan fiction. Now, this was because I just finished like my massive isekai anime binge, and I was like craving more, so I started reading isekai fan fiction. Okay, like I don't even remember why. I just did. I just started. I wanted more, so I kept going. I wanted more like ReZero, so I started reading ReZero ones. I think maybe not. Anyway, the point was I wanted to write my own one, right? So I started to write one out, a fairy tale one, because I always got annoyed with fairy tale. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do what I did with Ninjago, just with written words instead of animation, because I made a Ninjago series because I didn't like Ninjago. I tried to make it better. It didn't work, of course, because I'm an awful writer, but no, that's not fair. I think my series is on the level of Ninjago. That's not a compliment to my series. It's just a massive insult towards Ninjago, because Ninjago is garbage. No jokes. The only good part are the toys. And shush. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is I started writing that story. It's been 3 years now, right? I haven't posted it. It's at 60,000 words, I think. Like, as in this first story, it's not even good. Like, it's not even like a good first draft. It's not like I've even a good first draft done. It's like 3 years, and I'm still trying to write down the events, like in like a general sort of sense before I go through and edit it. I mean, at least I'm doing it again. But this is the annoying part. I only started writing. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. I can work this out. I've been doing 500 words a day since the beginning of January, or like the first week into January. That's like what is that? That's like 90 days, maybe a bit more than that. Say it's 100. Let's do it for 100 days. So that's 500 times 100. So that's what is that? I can't maths. What is that? That's 50,000, isn't it? I was right. I just wanted to double check. I mean, that's what I got in my head, but I was like, is that right? Because I haven't been to school in 5 years. No, 4. But it's already slipping away. That's kind of sad. Anyway, the point that I was pointing at originally, my point was that the one I actually posted on the internet, which is out there, if you go look up Ralt Snake on fanfiction.net, you'll find my wonderful writing. Don't do it. It's probably not worth your time. But the thing is, this is the point, is that the one I posted wasn't anything I wrote in 2020. Like, I spent all of 2020 going through fanfiction, writing my own. Then like, oh, I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna get good at writing. I'm gonna like, I don't even know. I'm gonna get better at writing. So when I come back to do videos, I'll be even better, right? That was my head space thinking, justification. So I did it. I started writing out a bunch of stuff. I got like, I don't even know, like 20 stories in 2020. I started writing them. And then like the beginning of 2021 came along and I realized I hadn't posted a single one. So I panicked and I went, I don't even know why. I just started a random idea that popped into my head. I hit a randomizer up, grabbed it, right? Just put in a bunch of Pokemon gym leaders because I wasn't original. And there you go. That's the story. It's about Claire. Like, it's crap. It's really bad. And I don't even have a concrete ending for it. Still, 2 years after I started doing it, I still don't have a concrete ending. And this is important. I need to get this off my chest, dude. I need to get this off my chest because I have made some really bad life decisions. And it's not like... I mean, it's not like awful ones, but like, it's such a waste of time. It's like, if I had bitten the bullet and actually uploaded or whatever, one of the ones I was actually enjoying. But that's the other thing. Over those 3 years, my tastes have changed. And like changed. I kind of like shamelessly enjoyed, like those gamer ones. I will be completely frank. I liked the OP Power Fantasy stuff that I lisped right then. That was great. That's very topical. I enjoyed that. I mean, I was sort of aware that it wasn't good, right? Like, it wasn't like conceptually that engaging. But I don't remember, and I think my obviously you can't trust your memories. So it's like the ones I remember reading some good ones, but I'm just wondering whether it was because I was addled on sickness and just did not really comprehend what it was. I think I was just like in a fever dream. What? That's not the saying. Anyway, the heat's getting to me. It's really hot in this room. What was I saying? What was the point of that? Why did I say that? The point I was trying to make was my tastes have changed in writing and in a lot of things. So the ideas I had at the beginning that I may have been able to shamelessly write for, which I wasn't able to shamelessly write for, but theoretically had I, would probably not be what I want to write today, if that makes sense, right? It's the same thing. Okay, I was just going to say it's the same thing with that Ninjago season, but actually that's not true. I think I could pick up where I left off because I'm doing it again. I need to get a drink of water. I could pick up where I left off with Schism pretty easily. I feel. Like, I remember the plot. I'll spoil it because it's been 5 years. No one cares. The idea I had initially, this was back in 2018, of course. Back in 2018 when, you know, it was all brand new, fresh and new. Sons of Garmadon. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I had the idea that I was going to take the ending of my Day of the Departed season. I was going to take Hands of Time's characters. I was going to take, you know, the Snakes and the Time Twins. And then I was going to grab Sons of Garmadon. I was going to mash them all up, right? I was going to like mash them together. And so the plot line was going to be split into two separate sort of things. One was a series and the other was a prequel movie. The prequel movie was pretty original because I realized at that time that I needed to like completely redesign Ninjago's backstory. So the prequel was going to be set in this sort of like elemental nation sort of thing. And this was before I watched Naruto as well. That was a complete coincidence. Besides the names. But literally elemental nations, as in Asphera. This was retconned in like 2019, right? But for example, Asphera, as it is right now, Asphera is like the sorcerer queen of one of like the fire part, and then there's like the Ice Emperor as well, and he has like he's the Ice Shogunate or whatever, and he's in like the ice area. Okay, and you get the idea. This was supposed to be like the original bit. Then I was going to have the time twins at that point in time actually be born in that era. And essentially the prequel would follow them as they sort of go from bright-eyed heroes to, I guess, conquerors, and like eventually become quite villainous. So that by the time you watch Schism, or if you watch Schism and then went and watched the prequel, you sort of understand from a different perspective that the time twins, they had their own story, of course, and the reason why they ended up the way they did isn't so black and white, right? That was the concept behind it. That was the idea that I was going to do, and it's not a bad idea. See, I don't dislike that idea. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't think of an issue with that take, you know? Like, I'm sitting here actually trying to think about this critically right now. I don't think that's a problem, especially, but that it just brings to highlight the complete uselessness of Ninjago's actual canon, I feel. Where I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think there's a problem. That basic, like, sort of character arc that I wanted to fit in is, like, equal to Ninjago's villains. Like, that's genuinely, I'm not even kidding. I don't think I'm being fictitious when I say that. Like, that's not wrong, is it? That I just the thing I just outlined with the time twins and the growth from hero to villain, it's very basic in writing, of course, but for Ninjago, that's an unfortunately potent narrative, I feel, which says a lot about our society. By that I mean Ninjago. But I don't know if that will be the plot. I mean, it probably will. It'll be something vaguely resembling that, at least. I'll keep the time twin thing, because it is going to still be based on Hands of Time, sort of. Not really. The characters from Hands of Time are taken. They're warped until you cannot recognize them anymore, and then they're thrown into a world with Sons of Garmadon characters. That makes it sound like there's like a big difference between them, and there really isn't, is there? But that's the point, I guess. That's the thing, the idea, the concept. Is it the high concept? Is that what that word means? I used to know what that means. I don't remember. See, I'm really got it together, you know. Wow, look at how much progress I've made. I don't know if I can continue doing this. It's weirdly hot in here. What am I looking at? What am I trying to do? Okay. Am I blind, or is this not one here? Okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, it was 5 years ago. People have grown. Like, all of the people that may have cared back when I made Revolution. Does anyone even know what Revolution is? There are 6 people watching right now. Do any of you know what Revolution is? Have any of you seen it? Like, I'm doubting heavily. It was the... Was it the 4th? The 3rd, I think, season of my Ninjago series. Wait, there was the Tournament of Elements when I started. Then there was... No, it was the 2nd, because I didn't do Skybound. I literally just sort of didn't do Skybound. There was no reason, it was just pure laziness. I just did not do Skybound. At least with Schism, well, with the Sons of Garmadon stuff, I at least, like, still have intentions to do it. It's not going to be anywhere as good as I hoped it would be. Because my idea was, the reason why I didn't just immediately get stuck in. Yeah. It's not united. Okay, look. What happened was, as I just explained, the prequel stuff has soaked up a lot of the later things. Schism is still probably going to be the same thing. I may use some later sets instead, because why not, right? Repurposed later Ninjago stuff, because it's been 5 years and there's been a lot of stuff that's come out. But overall, the plot won't change. The prequel it's like a revolving door right now. It's like a revolving door of different plot elements that I'm juggling and seeing what I can do with. Like, I have already decided to include the what's it called? March of the Mountain? What's that called? What's that season called? The Mountain of Madness? That's not what it is. That's a location, isn't it? Season 10? Wait, no, that's March of the Oni. Season 12? It's season 12, isn't it? The 2020 summer wave. I've got the Greckles and the Munts, or whatever they were called. The Orcs and the Goblins, that's what they are. They're going to be included. I've not watched Seabound, but I'm going to include the Seabound characters as an underwater nation. So, like, the only ones, like, the core waves have been... I think that's why I don't like core too much. If they introduced cool characters, like, I mean, the Bone King's fine, but I don't really have any use for him. So, obviously, I've not been too chuffed with those. But I've just sort of been sitting here soaking it all up, soaking all the Ninjago stuff up, and planning and scheming. And when it comes out, it's probably going to be better than it would have been at the time, just by, like, the nature of the sheer depth that I've got to make it now. Like, make it? I've got to add now. There's a lot of depth that sort of dug itself out. Even if it's really... It's going to be really shallow in parts. Even if I sit down now and just go for it and, you know, try and make it really good, I'm not very good at writing. That's what this foray into written form fanfiction has taught me. I'm not very good at it. So it's... Maybe I should get a co-writer. I don't know. Who would I even get for that? I need someone to bounce the ideas off, because I'm not... when I do eventually get going on it. It's coming out, dude. It's happening. Hello there. I mean, at this rate, I don't know, like, when it will come out. It will come out this year, though. The other thing is, it wasn't the only Ninjago. I mean, I may as well just say it. It wasn't the only Ninjago thing that season that I had planned, like, post 2018. There's one that's almost finished scripting that I haven't been able to finish off yet. I should have. Called Ninjago Villains, and it's a parody series that I'm far more excited for than Schism, that I wrote with Semia X. Anyone know X Fighters? It's the famous Ninjago, very much a Ninjago story, animated series that is on his channel. Go and watch his Ninjago series, and put in the comment section of every video that you really like his Ninjago series. You got to do that. That's a requirement. Every single episode. He'll really appreciate it. That's a fair point. Maybe the next thing after Schism will be a completely non-IP Lego thing. Like, I'll just make my own Lego series thing using Lego and Mega Blocks. I don't have any Mega Blocks. And clay figurines. I'll just go to clay figures, I guess, that I can't make. Hey, don't knock it. Am I blind? What am I looking at here? Dude, I don't know, man. I think I'd be disappointed spending money on getting that done. Look how much progress we've made in 44 minutes. Wow. Oh, this is great. I'm really chugging through this, aren't I? Maybe this isn't a good place to have the instruction booklet. I'm just sort of now thinking about it, because I've got to lean down every time. And it's mildly annoying. Just mildly. Just put up my lap. Yeah, I'm just going to put up my lap. I'm being silly. There's no reason to overcomplicate this. Oh. Ninjago shots. Oh, did he? I haven't really been paying attention to that side of things. The only place I ever really interacted with him after he stopped being frequent, I guess, was on Instagram, so that doesn't surprise me. It's fair enough. I don't think I'll be a Lego superfan for too much longer. I don't know. I'm kind of just held back by my own decision making. Oh, what? Oh, am I? Hold on. Okay, that's correct. I'm right. It's okay. It's okay, gang, gamers. Everything is awesome. Room. Wow, we're nice look inside, huh? We're just walking into the building. Oh, we should come round and open the door. Ho ho. Wow, this is Ronan's shop, dude. Let's get in. Graphic design. Very exciting. I just ignored everything else you said. I just focused in on that. I personally want to try and go over to general puppet making at some point. That's a pretty expensive hobby though, or at least it's more expensive than this, I guess. Well, it's going to be expensive because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's going to be a completely new skill I've got to learn, but eventually the goal is to like be half decent at making like my own things and then animate those. So I do eventually want to get out of Lego. Like, may not get out, right? I don't think I'll sell anything for a good while, just in case, but that's not like completely out of the question, I guess. If I need money at some point. That's why I keep a lot of my stuff in boxes, and not because I'm lazy. I swear. It's all for a purpose, guys. I've got life by the neck. I was going to say something else. But this is a family-friendly Christian Minecraft server. Well, yeah. Not like I don't have any experience with that, but... Oh, wait. Oh, did I miss some... I missed some steps. Hello there. You arrived just as I talked about Minecraft. That's pretty suspicious, not gonna lie. Do we live in the Matrix? That's the real question. The answer may surprise you. Well, that's your choice, yeah. I'm greedy and a massive hoarder, so that's never gonna happen. You will have to... I've been something. I've definitely done something. I don't know if I would call it busy. Like we've literally been... This is like literally bag 6. I mean, we finished the first stream on bag 5. And this is bag 6 because we skipped to like bag 13 last time, like a month ago. And I've not even finished bag 1 of today. Like, Like, you will have to pry my Lego from my cold, dead hands. It's mine. It's my plastic. It's my proof of the decay of this planet, dude. It's like participation trophy for ruining the Earth. You gotta get those. It's good cred, dude. I'm trying to say words and they're not coming out right. The heat. Yes, that's the word I want to use. Goodness sake. I need to go open a window or something, but what we're doing. Okay, right. Here we go. Here we go. We're ramping up now in speed and integrity. Was it definitely words that I just said? What? Have I lost my mind? Am I going crazy or something? How does that work? Okay, I'm really confused here. That's not right. Is that correct? I think that's right. You can see there's there's like a little thing there. Okay, so now we need to put like the roof tiling on. Exciting, exciting. I'm sure everyone's very interested. This is a riveting stream, I'm sure. Oh. I also forgot to put this down, didn't I? I'm a meticulous Lego builder. I get every step correct in the first moment. It is a miracle that I made those build it things the other that was a while ago. I stopped them because I spent like last weekend I just was sick, like not like yeah, but, well, I mean you don't need to know that, but like I was sick and did not do anything particularly. The week before that I was also sick, and the only thing I got out was that magazine review, which no one cared for or wanted. But bruh, that is my entire experience with the entirety of every Legos that I've ever built. That's me constantly 24/7. There is no starting. That has been how it has been from the start, from the finish to the. Those are words. They mean something, I'm sure, in vague arrangement. Now I'm coughing. Oh no. Oh no. I've done it, haven't I? I've done it, haven't I? Oh, I have. Oh, I have. That's not right, is it? That's not correct. I've done goofed. Oh. It's here, look. There it is. That's what I'm supposed to put there. Not this. Nice emojis, thank you. It's helpful to see them. Suppose that would be fair play, wouldn't it? I have to actually write the episodes of Schism first, you know. Had a cursed Lego fatigue. It's chronic. Ha 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 ha. Golly goodness, gumdrops and green peppers. Batman. There needs to be another Batman shot soon. That one did really well. I think it was a fluke. I've got a penguin one coming up soon. As soon as I can animate it, which will be this week. So that'll be coming soon. But I'm not sure if it'll do as well as the Joker one. I don't know why that one blew up like it did. I don't understand. Like, there was nothing really special about it. It just kind of did. Just did what it did, you know. Just kind of happened. That's how it goes. Me, actually. I did a voice for him. He sounds like the Overlord. That's a joke. He doesn't. I just, you know, channeled my inner Discord admin mod. And it all turned out alright. Oh, I'm going for something. I'm not sure what I'm going for. I may need to redo that audio, to be honest. It's a couple weeks out of date. I might not, though. I'm kind of lazy. If you hadn't noticed. If it probably won't get redone. But I'll make another one to make up for it. We'll do another DC one, and this time I'll actually pay attention. It probably would. I mean, like, I literally just went, like, I don't even remember what it was. It was like, like, I don't even know. I was gonna try and do it then, but I can't actually remember what it was like. I just vaguely remember saying something about, that was wonky. I didn't mean to put that on like that. I hope that was the right one. Oh, I don't know if I checked what I was putting on that. 43? Okay, that was correct, yeah. Wow. No, that's laziness. It's just blatant laziness. Oh, what? What's going on? Where's that? Okay. It's supposed to be like a grail thing here? The Holy Grail? What was it? Oh, it was That was like what I based it on. I don't even know what he sounds like normally, but I did the quacking from like something. I don't think he ever did that actually. That's my brain's just decided that's what he sounds like. That's what he does. He does that. Whatever that was. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I don't remember what he sounds like. I just remembered that. I love that show. That was a really good one. That's the best Batman, to be honest. I don't know who played who. I couldn't tell you, but that's my favourite one. I want to see a magic trick. That wasn't the Joker. I was trying to do a Heath Ledger Joker, and I didn't do a Heath Ledger Joker. I just kind of blebbed. I'm really tired. That's not fun. What am I missing? There's like a piece that I've not done right. Oh my goodness. Why? I'm blind or something, ain't I? I don't even know. Am I losing my mind? What is happening here? No, I'm not, right? Like, this is not. The piece just doesn't exist, or it does, and I've used it somewhere else, or I shouldn't have. It's quite possible. In fact, I'd say it's even probable. Oh no. Oh no. I can't see it. If it's in here, it's not showing itself to me. This is great. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that we start this up, and there's just a part that just isn't here. Woo! Great. Great, great, great. Thanks. That's nice. Mm-hmm. That's the correct color. I'm not crazy. This is right. I've done that all right. Like, yeah, I have. That's correct. I don't understand. Where's this piece gone? It's not here. It's just not here. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I found it. Don't bully me. I'm sorry. I don't have eyes. I lost them to Mixtape Ninja in a bet. Oh, I did have an idea that I was writing with Mixtape Ninja, right? Good old Canalis Fatalis. Like in 2020, it was going to be a series of short videos based on like a bunch of tropes, but like the Lego figures, it was Lego, of course, but there was going to be like a bunch of tropes and short like ideas, as we sort of vaguely built up a like a loose canon to like a random like little world thing. I mean, we wrote like 3 ideas down and then didn't touch it again. But that was something. That was a thing. But yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. It's a really good game. I'm a big fan of it. I could talk about it for a while. I think I'm gonna have to because I'm really flagging right now. I need something that I enjoy to keep the energy coming. There's something resembling energy at least. I'm trying to think here. It's definitely the best Mystery Dungeon game and probably the best Pokemon game. I can't think of one that really challenges it other than like maybe, honestly, no jokes, maybe Poke Park 1 or 2. Which one was the good one? I don't remember. I played Poke Park. Does anyone remember Poke Park? That was a Wii game. I remember the second one because I was really excited for it, because I was like, what, like 11? Maybe a little too old for Poke Park, but whatever. You could be a Pokemon dude. That was cool. Not as relevant. I can't. I usually would like try to fill this in with Ninjago related talk because like it's a Ninjago set that I'm building, but I can't. I'm sorry. Ninjago's. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about anything that isn't just like the plastic itself, I suppose. I can't force myself to talk about Ninjago unless like someone else comes in and demands it. So you have to really, push it, because I say that, but I will cave at the slightest insistence. Like, I'll rant about Harumi. Does anyone hear me rant about Harumi? I'll rant about Harumi. She's annoying. Like that sounds like that's not what I wanted to say. Her writing is annoying. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm actually completely wiped out right now. I'm approaching the level of not drunk tiredness. That's how tired I am right now. I'll regret speaking later for one reason or another. I'm filling the silence, dude. Filling it up with words. They really have no substance to them, and honestly, it'd probably be better if I just stay quiet. Is the Team Skull music still playing? I think it is, right? I've been listening to something much, much better. So I've been sort of living it up while everyone else has been listening to da 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 da. Yeah, my beautiful singing voice. Goodness sake. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hold on, what's that? Oh, nothing. I'm seeing things. There's spots in my eyes. I can't go on, dude. This is too much. Wait, there are black claw things. Can you hear it? Like, can you hear it over the Team Skull thing? I was humming it because I can listen to it, but I don't think the mic should be picking that up. So, or it is, and it's just a complete monstrosity of a soundtrack thing. I don't know. That would be kind of funny though. I don't know like how to download YouTube videos anymore. I used to have there was a website that didn't murder me with viruses, allegedly. Oh really? Is Team Scar not playing? Have I been lying to you? Hold on. Oh, are you trolling? Are you trolling? Hold on, I need to listen to this then. Oh, it's not even on. Okay. Right, I didn't even, okay. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, how's that? And you could vaguely hear it. Can you hear it now? There we go. I think that's fine. Well, you could listen to something else, but that sounds like effort, and I don't have the energy to think about that. Now it will sound like an unholy mashup. I'm glad to subject your ears to that as an attack, I think. I should be arrested for daring to combine two music tracks. Is that illegal? It feels like it would be illegal somewhere. Don't play two audio things at once on a live stream. It is. I do enjoy Team Skull's theme. Generation what? 6? 7? 7. They're not my Team Skull. Although I do like Guzma. Oh no. Oh yes. Wonderful. Brilliant. I'm truly fascinated. Okay, I believe it's supposed to go in like that. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. Look at this. I knew what I was doing before, but now I don't. Okay. Hello, microphone. Getting nice up and close and personal. Isn't that just cute? I think so. Which means it's obviously fact. Okay, we need one from 4. Sheet number 1? I don't like how it refocuses each time. It ruins it. This camera should stop trying to think it knows better than me. Who do you think you are, camera? You think you're better than me? No one is better than me. Thank you, Morrow. Good old Morrow. It was a squeaky chair. Don't know if the mic picked it up, but my chair is pretty squeaky. And I think I thought this was an upgrade at one point. $34. It goes on the side. Nice, nice, nice. Good to know. Good to see. Good to understand and comprehend. Good to absorb and consider and ruminate upon. Ah, that's wonky. Oops. Oopsie. I did an oopsie. That's not. Certainly words, though I don't think they mean quite what I think they do. Right, okay, try again. Number 2. Don't peel your Lego stickers off, kids. It's never does it quite the same the second time. Common sense, thanks. Right. Cool. Now we can apply this here. Oh, that's interesting. See, like it's got the bit there. Though it's a bit odd. Okay, so it has one here. Look, but I'm not really sure why, because they decided to block it off here with that. Like you can't. Oh, you can. Never mind. I'm dumb. I didn't even try. I just assumed. What they say about assuming, lads, it makes. I'm not going to finish that. Because this is a family-friendly Christian Minecraft server. Oh dear. In you go then. Oh, and then, okay, so then we got to bring this in here. I got to snap this in like that. I say, not snapping it in like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I knocked the microphone. Thank you. It really is next level, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. There we go. That's a nice little shot. Look at that. That's pretty cute. I like the angle that you can't see very well. Look at that. Look at that angle. That beautiful angled look right there. It's awe-inspiring though. Compliments to the designers, because this is a pretty set. Wow, this must have taken a lot of time to design. Like, I can't even imagine how long this would have taken. Probably a decent chunk of time. Probably. Most certainly. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Say it 3 times, it'll come true. What? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can go to back 7. I'm actually overheating, dude. I'm actually gonna just turn into a fruit's gone. I don't know what that means. My brain is cooking. Dude, it's like actually gonna overheat. I'm thinking too hard on nothing. This is very tragic. Please, someone give me an F in the chat. I need it. I'm pitiable. Pitiable. Delightful. There we go then. So yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers Sky. I should do like a review on the second channel, is what I'd like to say, but that sounds like a lot of effort. So let's just talk about it here instead. It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. That's like, is that the entirety of what I have to say? I guess so. It's a lot of spare parts. You can't even see, but there's like a lot of spare parts that you can't even. Look, there they are. Look at them go. Little spare parts off to who knows where. Off to enjoy the finer things in life. Now we'll drag this across the area. The circumference of the table. It's not a circle, so that's the wrong word. Bag 7 has the pink-haired karate person. It's exciting. Not. I don't know why. Okay, so we got to put this here. I see. So there's like a trapdoor. That, I guess that makes a lot more sense. A little more sense than I imagined initially. We're gonna push it down. Are you ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Celebration time. We put the first roof layer thing down. Exciting stuff, everyone. I'm sure everyone's super excited to see this and be this. See if this is, yeah, that's still sticking up. I think that's good. I made this little edit. I don't know. You can call it an edit, I suppose. Because, like, I mean, you've got the. These are supposed to have like another one on there, but I didn't put them on there. They're over here. See? I think it still works. I think it still works. That's good, right? It's good, I think. Okay. I need to go get number 7 now. Yeah, there was. It was something, I guess. It certainly existed. It does. It looks decent, though it really shouldn't look like that because Crystallize is supposed to be the end. Where's the reboot, Lego company? Where's the reboot, huh? Why you lying, Lego? You're out here lying. Oh goodness, I'm stretching. Okay, 11, 8, 12, 16, 16, 9, 11, 9, 10. That's it then. One bag. We can do that. I can do that. That's within my capability. They did. Yep. That's true. I was a part of the crowd that thought Ninjago was ending, and I couldn't have been happier. But then it continued, and I was, yeah. No jokes, I hated Ninjago from like, well, I say I hated, I didn't hate, but I had a major disliking for the direction the show was going since the very first season. Because I didn't think it lived up to the pilots. I have literally been that guy since the beginning. It's not like I wisened up or something, I just have been a salty hater since day one. Which is pretty sad. And I'm self-aware of it, so that makes it better, right? Oh goodness, I'm not working on like full power mode, you know? It's not happening. If anyone could give me the energy, I'll put your hands up like at the spirit bomb, dude. Do a Goku. I reckon Dareth could beat Goku in a fight, man. Dareth would squash Goku like an Eminem. Like Callum Adams from Callum's Corner used to be able to do. Haki. Destroy. Wait, no, Haki's not. That's Hakai. Thank you, Beerus. Very cool. Dude. Beerus is trash tier. Beerus is garbage. I know like 5 characters that could manhandle Beerus. Sorry, what have I read of what? Yeah, One Piece. Maybe I watch Teching 101s like when I'm animating every week. I love to shove on a teching video, so I'm up to date. I just haven't read anything, or I haven't watched an episode of the anime since 2020. And I haven't read. Sometimes I will go and look on the website that does like the translations, because they have like 2 chapters recently free on there. So sometimes I'll go like read a chapter every now and again. So I'm up to date on the story. You can if you want to, but yeah. Spoilers from now on, I guess. if you're a One Piece fan and you're on this stream, who are you? Let's talk on Discord, dude. No one likes One Piece. Oh yeah. I know about this. I thought like maybe another one would come out since then. Yeah. Shanks for the future's like a minute in the future or something, and like Kid gets wrecked. Like half his crew is dead, right? Like I never liked Kid. I'm gonna like drag this back to fan fiction, but I've actually seen like somewhat recently, like this year or like the year before, a story that had like a character that killed Kid. Like that actually like specifically went out and killed Kid, or like on Sabaody, right? And so to see this was sort of like a flashback to that. I enjoyed that story, and to see it vaguely happen in the actual series was like, whoa. Cause he got bodied, man. Dude, do that, yeah. I know. I binged One Piece from start to, well, the end where it was in late 2017. I remember catching up to Whole Cake Island on Christmas Eve. I don't have that, unfortunately. Yeah, it was. He just just one-shot him. I do like that because it's like Big Mom got kind of done dirty. Like she probably should have been stronger. I'm a little annoyed. I don't have that. I'm sorry. I don't have that file. You can go download it. I am still here. Why would you have it? Because I don't have it. Why would I have it? Yeah, pretty objectively, he is a swordsman. He did fight Mihawk. He doesn't have a devil fruit, and he also doesn't have any other kind of power. So I would imagine, yeah, he would be considered a swordsman. Though probably in the same vein that Rayleigh is. Like, Rayleigh isn't really talked about as like a top tier swordsman, though he probably is in the top tier of swordsmen. It's not his identity, like Zoro and Mihawk. Like, the sword is their identity, right? It's a bit different. They are definitely top tier sword wielders and all that, but they're not the same. I don't think Shanks really cares about that kind of thing. There is a distinct difference. A lot of Oda's writing, he enjoys to make those differences clear, and like he likes to cut lines in the sand with ideology, where there may not always be like a huge difference, but like it's a typical thing with his writing. He likes to neatly package things into different groups and stuff, even when like it doesn't make a lot of sense to do so. But that's sort of like, you can see different, well, at least recently, I'd say. Earlier on, probably not so much. But like more recently, we've been getting a lot more large chunks of things, I guess. I don't know what I'm on about. He's certainly something, I guess. I mean, it's another. I mean, I guess like yeah. I wouldn't if you called that this era. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I really didn't like the reveal of Gear 5th. I didn't. I guess, like, I think what it's supposed to be, right? You got the Nico fruit, right? The Nico fruit had a prior wielder that was called Joy Boy. I think that's what they're going with. And this prior wielder was incredibly influential and very powerful, and very pivotal to the Void Century. So I think that's sort of the angle that Oda's going with it. Of course, there's apparently a prophecy, because Kaido was chilling on Wano for like years, for the sole purpose of meeting Joy Boy, or causing Joy Boy to come back, or something like that. He wanted to be Joy Boy. I think there's a lot of missed potential. I remember when that was sort of being revealed as it was going along. That was like when the reveal was coming along. And I was watching a few videos at the time that sort of discussed maybe the reason why Kaido is the way he is because of like a lot of failed, like he didn't live up to the expectations he had for himself. He wanted to be Joy Boy, but he wasn't, and so it led to like the downfall of him, perhaps. Though as it's revealed, Kaido's kind of a jerk, and he's always kind of been a jerk, and it's a bit of a shame because I felt like there was some real chance for characterization there. I'm not saying we had to have like be like a full-on tragic fallen hero, but like a little bit more sympathetic, I think would have gone a long way to contrast how he is now. And you can see it in Yamato, sort of. I think Yamato's a bit jarring because there's just such a difference in personality. And like, I know that it's not genetic, but there is like a, you know, you may wonder whether that was how Kaido was as he was younger. And I wouldn't have hated it if that was how Oda had taken it, you know? But it's like, that's not what happened. That's not how he went along with it. So, at least I don't think it is. I've not heard anything on that side of things. People say Kaido is like disappointing. I don't know, actually. Like, people didn't like Kaido at the beginning, and then like there were hints that he was going to be a really good character. And then like people stopped talking about him, like, Kaido's strong and all that. That's like the only thing I've heard people say. Yeah, that did happen. That is canon. That is canon. Shanks showed up, beat back Kaido, who was coming to ruin the party, to crash the party, and then showed up himself. What Kaido was gonna do is unclear. Well, it's not unclear, but I don't know, man. It's like, what was Big Mom gonna do then? Like, if Kaido and Shanks were around, what was Big Mom doing? That's a good question. I don't think there's ever been any statement from Oda like what she was doing at that point. Big Mom is, I think Big Mom's got even like worse. Like, she was even more squandered than Kaido. I can't say that because Oda did enough work with them that neither of them feel incomplete, but they also don't feel like top tier. Like, Whitebeard had more of a presence, I feel. Like, they don't lack a presence or anything. It's not like they're way worse than Whitebeard or something. Like, Kaido and Big Mom are distinct characters that stick in your mind. But when you compare them to other characters, Oda's villain game has always been a little weak. Like, to be fair, he doesn't write villains super well, because I think in his mind, at least earlier on, a villain had to be a villain, and there was no room for like coming in the middle. And this is still something that he struggles with, I think, because he doesn't want to humanize the villains. Either the villains are villains, and anyone that isn't a villain has some humanity in them, right? If that makes sense. That seems to be how Oda does it, and I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, it does when it goes well. You get like Crocodile, Doflamingo, but it does get a little weird when you sit down and think about all of One Piece's villains. They feel very Frieza-like, and it's a bit yeah, she totally did. It's such a shame, dude. Oh, and yeah, no, Kaido's comparable to Shanks. Like, Luffy right now is comparable to Shanks. Remember, Kaido fought Luffy one-on-one. Big Mom got nerfed quite heavily, which is a real shame because Oda had Law and Kid should not have been. I don't like that plot point. I will be honest, I feel like Oda was rushing it a bit, trying to get them up to the level when they really haven't done anything to deserve that. Law had the potential to, but then he kind of got like, he scaled to below Doflamingo in Dressrosa, and he didn't get any form upgrades or anything like that since then, if that makes sense. Like, he hasn't had any big improvements since then, and so it feels very weird. Like, theoretically, I feel like Law should have been able to, but he used up all of his... Oda used up all of Law's stuff on Dressrosa, and so he couldn't just pull something out of his rear. Well, he could have, but he didn't, and he opted to just kind of like hand wave it away with Kid. I don't like Kid at all. I think Kid's a really weird character. Like, the way that he's handled, I feel like he should have been a villain that was beaten down by this point, because it's quite clear that him and Luffy would not get along. I don't think Luffy, to be fair, I don't think Luffy's ever like actually sat down and read about Kid, so I don't know if he actually knows some of the stuff that canonically Kid has done. Kid's a real piece of work. Like, he's not a likable character at all. But I think it very much is a question of whether or not Shanks went all out. I don't think he did. I don't either. I mean, Kaido would have put his all into the fight, because he puts his all into every fight, essentially. Like, he doesn't hold back. Kaido doesn't hold back. That's not true either. Kaido will attack. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's me that's being wrong. It's shown in the beginning of Wano that when Kaido thinks someone's beneath him, beneath his attention, he will, like, he'll hold back and he'll knock them down. And if he thinks they're, like, worthy of, like, joining his crew, which he seems to, like, grab practically every New World pirate he can. Like, I don't think there's a... He doesn't care what happens to them after that. Either they distinguish themselves or they don't. But I've not seen a point where... I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, because Kaido has a crew full of zone users, yet he kind of shows to not really care who he recruits. With the way that he acted towards Luffy and Kid, you'd think that he'd have a lot more than just zones. Yeah. But I mean, like, right now, in terms of power scaling, Gear 5 Luffy is on their level. So it's like, if you compare, we can now see where Shanks is at, because Kaido, or at least, like, similar in level, if in different skill sets. Kaido was like a tank. He was very hard to damage. And while I think Shanks could have managed it, I don't think Kaido would have underestimated him. Not like he underestimated Odin, and not like he underestimated Luffy. Though with Luffy, like, it wasn't underestimating. Kaido had a pretty good, good handle on Luffy's strength level until he suddenly unlocked his awakening, which then, like, was not the Gamu Gamu no Mi for some reason. I'm still not the biggest. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there'll be more. I don't know, because, like, Awakening's pretty potent on its own. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Do you actually, just a bit of a subject change, though I do want to know what you might think of this. Sugar's Devil Fruit is by far, like, in my opinion, the best devil, well, not the best, but the strongest paramecia. Do you think it was awakened? I don't think it was. I don't think Sugar had an awakened Devil Fruit, which makes it, like, that's like the most terrifying thought ever, because thing is, while, like, recently in the manga they've, like, and they've been, like, Haki, like, Oda's been running on and on about Haki and, like, how it, I guess, how it, like, counters Devil Fruit powers, because, like, he managed, Haki beat Doc Q's one, yeah, his gender bend thing, and then also in, like, was it Wano? Was it Law fighting? Something happened and Law's fruit, like, didn't work right or something. Was that right? And there's been a lot more, like, recently there's been a lot more cases of, like, esoteric devil fruit powers not working because of Haki, and, like, that's just the weirdest thing to me, because Sugar was set up in the New World and was quite successfully using her devil fruit powers on probable Haki users for, like, 12 years and the operation never faltered. If there was ever a point where Sugar let some of, like screwed up or something, then it wasn't documented because no one knew about that. Like, and it's an insidious power, of course. Sugar's Devil Fruit is quite frankly broken. Like, this, it's hard to think of another one, especially in One Piece, like the hacks of Sugar's Devil Fruit, and the fact that she managed to keep going like that for so long, it does make me think that Haki isn't quite as effective on it. Like, so many weird components. It's an odd choice, I guess. I don't... Like, I love One Piece. I think it's really good. It's got some amazing writing. It's definitely the best shonen. Like, hands down, out of all the shonen I've seen or heard about, One Piece is leagues and leagues above the others. While I enjoy some of the others for what they are, I can't deny that as a base material, as a story, One Piece is superior in every aspect, practically. No, I can't think of another. It's brilliant. And especially when you consider how long it's been going on for. Like, Oda is a genius. He really is a really good writer. But you can see, the point I was trying to make, you can see the cracks. It's not perfect. It's really, really good. I love One Piece, but there are cracks and you can see them. They're kind of obvious when you take a good look at it. It is a shame, I guess, especially at this point where you feel like he'd at least have an idea of where he wants to go. Yeah, that's what I said, like, shonen anime. Like, I don't know, I don't really read those or watch them. Not out of any, like, distaste for them, I just haven't meshed with any of the... I can't even think of one. Like, name one for me. I can't really think of any on the top of my head. Yeah, I haven't watched any of those. I know vaguely stuff about Berserk because it's quite an old one. I don't know the second one at all. And Vinland Saga I've heard about recently, but it kind of looked a bit... It doesn't look like it's my kind of thing. Maybe one day. Oh, I guess Hunter x Hunter. That's a competitor to One Piece's like top spot. Hunter x Hunter's very good. No. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You are right there. Right, okay. So we want a it's definitely a goal to aim for. Like, the major strength of One Piece is its world building and its characters. Ooh. I don't mind though. It's fine. Oh, I can't find the piece. How frustrating. That was a Chris Slice trailer. That's odd. An advert. A commercial. I'm gonna have to stop streaming in a second, I think. I'll finish this one step and then I'll stop for today. Might do some more tomorrow, hopefully. I prefer to finish this. Actually, yeah, I will, but I'll finish this off camera, I think. I can't really afford to keep going every time. So that's about the build and more about just streaming, I suppose. I'll check your thing in a second. Let me just get this done. Actually, no, I'll stop now. I gotta stop now. I'm tired. I'm not gonna push on. Okay, let me just check your thing and then oh, that's nice. Good figure drawing. Very cool. Right, well, I'm gonna have to hop off now. Thank you all for coming along to this stream. Hopefully I'll do some more tomorrow. I will have to get past this bag though, so you know, that's sad. Rip. Bye bye.